So far, this is what we know about the tornado. It was an EF3 with wind speeds up to 150 miles per hour. No deaths have been reported, and 2 people have been injured.
In the meantime, a state of emergency has been declared to ease the process of bringing in relief. And boy, many people in that area will need it, including thousands of workers who are off the job after a tornado destroyed part of their workplace. This is the Pfizer plant.
Yeah, we've been showing you these stunning images from Sky 5 since yesterday. You can see the tornado ripped open that building as part of the Pfizer plant today, where so many people are employed in this county. Matt Tallhelm is live outside the plant with how this is affecting the area's largest employer and its workers. Matt?
Yeah, Gerald and Deborah, Pfizer confirms to me this plant is shut down until further notice, and you can see why. Crews are having to restore the power in there. They're literally going pole by pole, rebuilding the power line into this facility here. You can see about a dozen of these trucks are out here. You can also see the path that tornado took, twisting that fence line, tearing down trees, and then heading back there to the back behind that brick wall. You see that white part? That is the roof of the building ripped up. Site closed. That's the message at the entrance to the Pfizer plant in Rocky Mount.
Oh my God, dude.
A day after this tornado tore through the drugmaker's campus. This video a viewer shared with WRAL shows the twister rotating rubble and debris as it spun across the parking lot toward the plant. It caused significant damage to this storage and distribution building. The roof ripped open like the lid of a can. Shelves stacked with products collapsed below.
It's catastrophic from what I've seen. I mean, I've got experience as a combat veteran. It looks like a bomb went off.
Alan Chesser represents Nash County in the state house. He arrived at the Pfizer plant with Speaker Tim Moore to see the destruction.
Undoubtedly, there's going to be an economic impact to this. It's going to take time to clean it up.
Pfizer says more than 3,200 people work here in Rocky Mount. The drug maker describes it as one of the largest sterile injectable facilities in the world, where the company produces 25% of its sterile injectables to supply U.S. hospitals with anesthesia drugs, painkillers, therapeutics, anti-infectives, and neuromuscular blockers.
With the nature of what they do as a business, there's controlled substances in that building, so we have to make sure that everything's accounted for. That's going to take time.
That time lost could lead to temporary shortages of drugs produced here. It's also time lost on the job for employees. Officials tell us they're working to figure out what resources those employees and their families will need to get by until the factory reopens.
We are working with Pfizer team on the city side, the state side, the federal side to make sure that Pfizer do come back and the workers do come back.
We're going to make sure that the state does all it can to protect these jobs, to take care of these employees.
Back out here live right now, Pfizer says it is assessing the situation out here to determine the impact on production. And within the last hour and a half or so, Pfizer CEO actually tweeted a picture from back there in the facility and saying that they are working with urgency to determine what can be done out here. I am told by Representative Chesser and House Speaker Moore that the Pfizer CEO himself is traveling here and plans to be out here to see the damage in person tomorrow.
A lot of helping hands for that community and that business. Thank you, Matt.